Welcome Pisces to your reading for August 2025. So I'm not going to waste any more time, Pisces. We're going to get straight into this. Find out what's happening. How have you been? Before I continue, or while I'm shuffling, if you are interested in booking a private reading, I'm offering 28% off all my private readings throughout August. You just have to click on the link in the description below, or you can email me revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. So let's get going, Pisces. I'm using the Tarot of the New Vision deck for those of you who are interested. And we are looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. I'm using the Waite Sage Tarot to clarify. The Seven of Swords is your general energy, Pisces, which either means that you're finding new ways or strategies to get stuff done. It's being smarter. You're getting things done in a very efficient way, without having to expend too much energy. You're finding better ways of doing things, if that makes sense. It's strategic planning, and I really like that. It's like you've got the month down. You know what you're doing in advance, and it's very structured, it's planned out, and you're doing well. The opportunity is the Queen of Cups reversed, which is interesting because it feels like there's an opportunity to distance yourself from something or someone even here. If this was a person, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it could also be their rising sign, so don't focus on it too much. But there is almost an energy of trying to prove, or being able to, having the opportunity to prove something to someone that has been very protective. And you're like, I'm okay. It's like the fledgling bird who's just saying, I can do this, don't worry about it, I'm fine. And whoever this person is a little bit like, well, I don't know if you are, in the nicest, most supportive way possible. And you're like, now's the chance. They have no choice. They have to watch me do this. The only way they're going to see it is because this is happening in some way, which is interesting. The sun is in your challenge. It's interesting because I just did Aquarius's reading, and they had the sun in their challenge as well. It was either Aquarius or Capricorn, I can't remember which. And I was just saying there's something here about getting too close to something that you feel is really good, that if you do get too close, it will end up burning you. And I don't know what this is about, but it's too much of a good thing. It's that energy of everything in moderation. Don't consume yourself with the things in your life that are just so amazingly or feel so good that it's at the expense of everything else. Make sure that you're keeping balance in your life. For example, if it was, you're loving the fact that you're getting a tan and you're going out every day and you're spending 8 hours a day in the sun because you want that tan, and you're going to damage yourself. That's just an analogy. That's not what I'm saying what it is. But again, this is about too much of a good thing that makes you feel good, in the end will do the exact opposite. The Three of Cups is in your unforeseen events. So there's unforeseen joys and celebrations and moments of there's moments of celebrating the small wins, I would say, throughout August, and not just your wins, it's other people's wins. There's a general community vibe going on here, where everyone seems to be on the same page. You're all working together. There's something really nice about this energy. You're part of a bigger picture. You're not the bigger picture, you're part of it, which again is really nice. and the Ten of Pentacles in your advice. You're always striving, Pisces, to be the best that you can be for yourself. I don't feel like it's because you're trying to overshadow, or you're competitive. I think you are competitive to a certain extent, but in this energy it's like, okay, I've ticked that box, I've reached that level, now I want to reach the next level. You're just in competitive mode with yourself, and you're reaching your goals and you're ticking them off one by one, and you're not failing. It's like you're not missing a step here, and I think it's amazing, and I think you should congratulate yourself for that, and don't expect anyone else to do it. Honestly, it should be down to you to say, I'm doing this for me, and therefore I only need my own validation. I don't need anyone else's. So let's clarify. The Seven of Swords. You're coming up with better ways of doing things. Other people are probably like, that's amazing, why did I never think of that? It's that kind of thing. You're being very smart this month. Very innovative and smart. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles reversed and the King of Pentacles. You're getting past some... there has been some obstacles in your way with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe it's been financial. Maybe it's just been having to do stuff alone when you felt like you needed support. But actually, you're over that now. You're like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. I can actually do this, and I can prove to myself that I can do it. I don't need someone else's help. I don't need the money. You know, it's really good. The King of Pentacles is the energy you're putting yourself in, is the energy of someone who is the master of their own universe, who is on top of everything that they need to be on top of. You know, we're not talking about someone that's running the world here. We're talking about someone that's running their own world. Simple as that. So the Queen of Cups reversed is clarified by the Ace of Wands reversed and the Two of Cups reversed. There's definitely an energy here of someone who's a bit clingy, maybe someone who is, for all the right reasons, very concerned about your well-being and your welfare, and you know they're keeping a, when I say tight hold on you, I don't mean an overbearing, but they're just making sure that they're just far enough away to catch you should you fall. I don't know who this is, but the Ace of Wands is almost like, to you it's getting to the point where it feels like I can't even begin something new. I can't try something new because I feel like they're not giving me enough rope to do it. But the Two of Cups is, again, your strategy or the way you're thinking is so different throughout August. You're like, I'll take them with me. Maybe I'll take them with me. Maybe I'll say, hey, I'm gonna go somewhere new. I'm gonna meet some new people. Instead of leaving them behind and letting them worry about me, I'm going to take them with me, whoever this might be. Or maybe it's a part of your subconscious. Maybe that's what it is. Oh dear. Do you know what? I only sneeze when I'm doing readings. Well, I'd say 80% of the time I sneeze, it's when I'm doing a reading. Anyway, moving on to the challenge. Sun. Your sun in your challenge is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Hermit. So you know how far you can progress, Pisces. It's like you get so far, you've made X amount of progress, and then you're like, okay, I could go further, but if I do, I feel like it's going to be detrimental. That's what the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is about. You're recognizing it. It's hard for you because you always want to progress. You always want to move a step closer, but sometimes it's not possible, and that's not anything to do with your ability. It's just the fact that the road has run out, or it's no longer an option, if that makes sense. The Hermit is how you process it. It's like, okay, I got as far as I could with this, but now I can't get any further, which, if I think about it logically, actually is nothing to do with my It's not because I gave up. And I think it's going to take a while for you to let that sink in, to accept it wasn't because you gave up. This is where you can be hard on yourself, Pisces. So then the Three of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands reversed. The end of the fight, and when I say that, is like you've been fighting to get to a certain level, and you've got there now. You've got there now. There will be another level to come, but you've got to that level, and it's like that's what you're celebrating. It's like, okay, I did it. I achieved what I needed to achieve. I achieved what I wanted to achieve. And so have other people. And I think you may have been their inspiration or their influence, but the Knight of Wands it fires you up for the next chapter. It's like, yes, I did that. It's literally like a video game. It's like you spent ages trying to get that level. You finally got that level with some help, or you've helped other people and you've all done it together. And now that you've got that level, it's like, yes, now I'm ready for the next one. Come on, bring on the next level. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. You're just basking in the joy of your success. And like I said, it's a very personal success. It's not something you're shouting from the rooftops that you want everyone to know about. This is just your inner, it's your personal goals that you're doing for yourself. So let's clarify. And it's clarified by the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's the High Priestess is someone who's quietly confident. She knows, she's knowledgeable, but she doesn't have to tell everyone what she knows. It's not like, I can do this, I need everyone to know I can do this. She knows, but she doesn't have to shout about it. And that's what you're getting to a point this month where you're feeling that quiet sense of confidence and pride. It's personal pride, but it's personal pride you are keeping to yourself. The Ace of Pentacles, there's new opportunities coming in for you, Pisces, and I think you know about the opportunities, but this is what drives you. This is your life force. It's what keeps you going. It's who you are. It's your essence. I love it. So let's do your oracle. And we are using the Star Codes Astro Oracle. Okay, so your card is Aquarius, which I find quite interesting because if it was Aquarius that also had the sun in their challenge, it's so interesting that you've also got this card. The symbol for Aquarius is not water, but the water bearer, the person fetching, carrying and pouring the water, who provides a great service to the community. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn in traditional astrology, co-ruled by Uranus in modern astrology, and is connected to the ankles, which we use to turn from one person to another in conversation. Live by your philosophy. Aquarius's traditional ruler, Saturn, asks us to know what society expects of us and to care about our reputation. However, Aquarius's co-ruler, Uranus, encourages us to free ourselves from tradition or others' opinions and be able to think outside the box. Yes, this can feel like a paradox, but it offers a healthy tension to manifest the true you. Know the pattern and riff on it with your own invention. To get this free place, investigate your philosophy. To get to this free place, sorry, investigate your philosophy, which is your operating manual, to make sure it's alive and authentic. When you feel your worldview and your actions are integrated, it is easier to call in healthy collaborators. Cultivate allies, find others called by the same causes and work together. Weave people together to create community. This web will bring in new friendships, purpose and connections, which may lead to romantic sparks. Throughout the process, consciously maintain a balance between your own needs and those of the collective. Spiritual practice and personal philosophy can be used to bypass authentic emotions. So be honest with yourself and don't try to talk yourself into feelings you think you should be you think you should have, or onto a path that others find more sociably acceptable. If your philosophy clashes with your honest feelings, then your philosophy needs to evolve. If your lifestyle is not in line with your philosophy, then one or both need to change. The authentic Aquarius gift encourages you to let go of previous constructs and listen to the source within. Honour the reality that you are a unique individual, but you also have a responsibility to contribute to the health of your community. Amazing. All very ties in so well with the reading, Pisces. So let me know your thoughts. How does this reading resonate for you? Once you're done with August, because it is for August, maybe it will resonate before that, but let me know. And thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement. That will return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.